What's up, everybody? Dan Warmby with Keller Williams, West Ventura County here. Hope everybody's doing great. I'm sure you've read by now that catalytic converter thefts are on the rise again as the precious metals they contain kind of spike in price. If you're not really a car person, the catalytic converter is the part of the exhaust system that uses metals like platinum, palladium, or rhodium to turn emissions that are pollutants into harmless gases. The police were actually able to grab 2 crews of suspected converter thieves in the last couple days, one in Camarillo and another one in Oxnard. But as long as those prices for platinum stay high, we're probably going to see these thefts continue. So they can get about $200 a converter at a scrapyard, but it could easily cost you about $2,000 to get it replaced. Since they tend to grab these converters overnight in residential areas, it got me thinking. A lot of the properties here don't have garages or protected parking of some kind, or we're using the garage as storage, so our cars spend the night on the street in a lot of cases. If you don't have access to protected parking at your place, what can you do to protect your vehicle while it's at home? Well, it turns out there's quite a bit you can do, ranging from pretty basic common sense stuff to some pretty innovative things people are coming up with in response to all of these incidents. First, know what thieves are looking for. Not all cars are created equal when it comes to catalytic converters. All gas-powered cars since 1974 have had a catalytic converter, but older model SUVs or pickups make great targets because they're tall and easy to crawl under to cut out the converter. Second, parking in the same area for a long period of time will give thieves more time to scout your vehicle and make a plan to steal its converter. A lot of my clients bought a property specifically because it had room for their project cars or trucks that they use for work or play, but that won't fit in the garage. But if you have an option, move those vehicles around a little bit. That might go a long way towards making them less attractive to thieves. Third, if you can't really move the vehicle around, consider getting a motion detector light for your driveway or park as close as possible to the entrance to the house. Fourth, you can have your catalytic converter actually welded to your car's frame. That could be enough to make your vehicle too much of a hassle to bother with for the thieves, and they might just move on to easier pickings. Fifth, you can actually engrave your VIN number right onto the converter. This might also make thieves think twice because a scrapyard might not want to take a part that has an identifying tag. And lastly, sixth, car alarms that detect vibration are really affordable these days, even if your car doesn't have one factory installed. If you calibrate your car's alarm to detect the motion of a thief moving around under your vehicle, it might just spook them enough to take off running rather than finish a job. Of course, the best way to protect your car from converter thieves is to park it in a locked garage, but if that's not an option, I hope some of those tips help. That's it for this week. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have an awesome rest of your week, everybody.